Hello everyone and welcome back to MainStage 101, and today I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to find and create your ideal sound with only just a couple clicks using Sunday Keys within MainStage 3. Sunday Keys is designed to make it easy for new users to create modern worship key sounds through a system called Patch Builder. There are 4 main sections within Sunday Keys, and each one holds a different modern worship keys sound. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to find a piano sound for section 1 of Sunday Keys. So the first thing you want to do is open the template. Once you have the template open, hit the plus button on the left-hand corner to add a new patch. Then you're going to want to choose Patch Library at the bottom of the screen and choose the User Patches option. At the top of the list, there's an option called Patch Builder. When you click on Patch Builder, you then choose the section of the template which you want to incorporate with the sound. So in this case, what we want to do is put a piano sound within section 1. Once you click on section 1, there's a list that pulls up all the types of sounds included within MainStage 3. So the next thing you want to do is click on Piano. Next, click on All Pianos, which will pull up all the piano sounds that are included within Sunday Keys. But let's say you wanted to find a different type of piano sound. Let's say I wanted to find a sound called Smashed Piano. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically a hyper-compressed type of piano sound that is regularly used in many contemporary Christian songs. So in order to do that, we're going to go down to the file, which is file 3, labeled Compressed Pianos, and it will pull up all the piano sounds that match that description. And so, in order to test each of the sounds, click on the first sound, which in this case is balanced piano, and it will load into the first section of the template. Now, in order to select the next patch in the list, press the down arrow key on your Mac, which will go to the next piano sound. But for the sake of this video, let's go with Smashed Piano. Now let's say we wanted to layer a bright synth pad onto the piano sound we have for either the chorus or the bridge. What we would need to do is add the synth pad into section 2 of the template. So once again, what you're going to want to do is add another patch onto the template, go over to User Patches, then go to Patch Builder, and then this time we're going to select section 2. And then when it pulls up all your sounds, we're going to choose the pad section, and it'll give you a wide category of different synth pads. And then since we wanted a bright sound, let's go with bright synth pads by going over to the file labeled Bright Pads. One thing to note about the pads is that they all have the filter cutoff, and it's mapped over to the modulation wheel so that whenever you move it up, they get bigger and they get brighter. So now you can go through each of your sounds and just kind of mess around until you find one that fits your sound preference. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is add a less aggressive synth pad in section 3 of the template, because its main function will be to cover any loose areas of the song that you're playing that are more quiet and laid back. So again, we're going to add yet one more sound onto the template, go over user patches, then patch builder, and then we're going to select section 3, where we'll put the quiet pad in. When you go to the pad folder, click on the warm pads folder and go through each of these. So now that we have all the sounds we want, all we need to do in order to layer them together is select the top sound, hold Shift on the keyboard, and then select the bottom patch that you want layered. This selects all three of our sounds. Now what you want to do is go over to the Settings tab by the patch list and then choose New Patch from Selected Patches. This allows you to create one single layered patch with all of the sounds in the appropriate sections. And the best part is, you can create very nice layered sounds just like this without having to open any personal plugins or any of your own personal mappings. So here's how it sounds all together. So now that we have this newly created sound, you can call it whatever you like by double-clicking on the name. Let's say, for instance, right here, I'll call this Song 1. Then, in the Attributes tab, you can alternate the time signature. Like, let's say, for example, we want to set it to 1:30 BPM. Now that we have the sounds at the base, we can actually use the on-screen modifiers to add a little bit more depth if we want to. And we also have the ability to bring down the volume of the pads with a device called the Korg Nano Control 2. With the tempo we currently have set, we can add in some delay that will be synced to the selected tempo, and we can also add more reverb using the reverb modifier right here. Okay, now let's say that we want the piano to be a little bit more soft and less aggressive. What we can do here is activate the mellow modifier and then bring the tone fader down. Now let's use the alter call pad to bring the volume up halfway to make it more cohesive with the piano. Now, in order to save your settings, all you really need to do is just hit Command and then S on your keyboard, and it will leave your settings just the way that they are. One cool thing about the modifiers is that you can actually use them to build up the song dynamically in real time. And you can do cool things like add an octave effect on the piano, and then we're going to bring in the delay. Okay, and now we're going to turn up the bright pad. So now you know that working with Sunday Keys within MainStage 3 can help you find your ideal sound in only minutes without having to endure any unnecessary complications. For more information about Sunday Keys in MainStage 3, visit sundaysounds.com. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.